Hey, what's up guys? Ben here from Tactical Civilian, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the HS510C from HoloSun with the 3x magnifier, the HM3X. Alright guys, so hopping right into it, we're going to be taking a look first at the HS510C from HoloSun. Now, I know that some people will kind of get a little hesitant about going away from your aim points and your EOTechs, but just hear me out on this one because I think HoloSun has done a really great job with this product altogether, because straight off the bat, I want to mention that this as a set right now from Shields you can get for about $489. The red dot itself, if you want to do separate purchases, the red dot itself, I want to say you can get out the door for around $240, $270, kind of depending on what location you go to. And then the 3x magnifier you can pick up from HoloSun's website as well as any other outdoorsman store for $199.99. So I mean, it's a great sort of budget setup if you're not wanting to spend the $700 base price just for like an EOTech or an aim point or something like that. So anyways, hopping straight into it, let's look at the facts of this HoloSun HS510C. First thing, if we take a quick look at it, it looks very nice. It's very ergonomical. It sits pretty low on your rifle. It doesn't sit very high up, which is something to take into consideration if you like something that sits up a little more high. It does come with a spacer that you can end up putting on there to make it sit up a little higher if that's what you would like.
Or you could put any razor on there that you really need.
No, yeah, exactly. And so if we take a quick look, let's just kind of go over kind of how it operates and functions. So on the left-hand side here, you are going to have a plus and a minus button. And so how you turn that on is basically you just click one of them. It doesn't matter, you just click one of them.
Just one click, no hold, just one click.
One click, and your sight will then appear. And so that's pretty nice. And then how you shut it off is you just hold both of them, give it a click, and then it shuts right off. Just one click on both of them at the same time, that turns it off. So if we look onto the right side of it, this is one of the things that I actually really liked about this whole kind of package deal setup, is it comes with a QD quick detach mount, which is really nice if you need to change something out, or just basically, I love the QD quick mounts because you don't have to take out an Allen key or something to get your sights off. You just pull that lever and it comes right off.
And it's on both the red dot and the magnifier.
Exactly, it's on the magnifier as well. So I mean, we're talking price point wise, you're gonna get a QD mount on both of your sights. I think that's an amazing freaking deal. Talking about how it operates with the battery life and everything, I'm gonna walk in here. You have a couple like hexagonal screws right here. You just unscrew both of those and that's where you have your battery compartment. I couldn't tell you exactly what kind of battery goes in there.
It's one of those stupid flat ones.
Flat circle ones. I mean, pain in the ass to find. Going off of that, on top of here, you have a little solar panel, and HoloSun calls that their solar fail-safe technology. So basically, if the battery dies or if it malfunctions and fails, it'll start going off of the solar panel, so that way your reticle can stay on and that way you don't get screwed out of anything there. It's a really nice addition, especially for the price point. Like I said, you're walking out the door with just the red dot for around $270. The fact that you're getting two ways of keeping your red dot on, I think is a really cool feature that HoloSun has done. Let's talk about the sighting and everything, because you got to do that once you get these. And so if you look on your top, you have a little U going towards the left, so up is left, down is to the right. And then if we look on the side, you can see the little arrow. It has the right going to your left, so if you're clicking it left, that'll make it go to your right, and then if you start clicking it towards the right, that'll make it go left.
And it's nice that they have the little pictures on it so you can't really mess it up.
No, exactly, because even on my Sig Romero, it doesn't have the little indication, so I have to kind of remember which way goes which way, and so I do like that. One thing,
and it's also on the magnifier too, right?
Is it? Oh, no, yeah, you're 100% right, obviously. Yep, so same thing on the top. There's no markings on your magnifier, but they're the same
as the red
correspondence with the red dot, exactly. If we look at the housing material, I really like what they did here. They made it two different material for the housing of your red dot. So you have a aluminum base, which helps with the weight, and kind of takes a little bit away from the durability, meaning that it's aluminum, it's not as strong, but you have an outer securing covering of titanium. So you got that two covering to help with durability. Jack, if you just kind of want to move out of the way real quick. I don't know if you guys can really see, it's kind of hard, but there's a two window right here. And so that first one's going to be your aluminum, and then the outside is going to be that titanium, which is really going to help with your durability and it lasting very long for you. I can't really think of anything else to talk about other than it's got a 50,000 hour battery life on here for you. Does it actually last 50,000 hours? I got no idea.
All I know is that I've had that sight for over a year and haven't changed the battery.
Exactly. He's had it for over a year and we haven't had any problems. Have you had any problems with it when you're shooting it? Has it randomly turned off? Any weird things like that?
Nothing. It's a perfect sight.
Yep, there you go.
HoloSun makes really good stuff that really competes with EOTech and Aimpoint.
Exactly.
All those big companies, and I mean, also it, like, with how you set up rifles today, it's either an LPVO or a red dot with a magnifier, and I'd say it competes.
No, yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. Going into actually what reticles you're going to get with this red dot sight, basically they have three different options for you. You're going to have your circle dot. You're going to have just your 65 MOA circle. I don't know what psychopath is going to be using that. And then you have just your dot, right? So you can have just dot circle, or just your big circle. And so basically that's going to be everything that you need to know about the HoloSun HS510C. Now, if we look back here, oh,
the weight?
I slipped up. Yep, the weight. This red dot is going to come in and it's going to clock you in at 8.3 ounces. So still a fairly good, decent weight. Now, the one thing that you're going to want to consider as we transition to the magnifier, it's a 3 times magnifier. So basically when you flip this bad boy up and you're showing that through the prism of your red dot, it's going to magnify whatever it's looking at by 3 times. So
how much does that magnifier weigh?
So that's the thing I wanted to get into, is that the magnifier weighs 9.8 ounces. So it's a little bit, makes the weapon a little bit heavy if you're not into the whole overcomplicated running of a system. But if you're kind of just putting the sight on top and then you got a little foregrip for the front, you're not putting too many accessories like flashlights and bipods and everything, I think you'll be all right with your weight component in this case.
I'd also say if you mount it right and keep it in the center of your weapon, it's not a big deal. It balances it out.
And that. Yeah, no, exactly.
It's I would even say, like, I don't know exactly how much like most EOTechs weigh, but I feel the weight on an EOTech a lot more than I feel with that.
No, 100%. I agree as well. And also one quick thing that I wanted to mention is that this HoloSun red dot, it is somewhat waterproof. As long as it's no deeper than 1 meter underwater, it can survive up to 30 minutes. The only difference is that your magnifier, that has 100% waterproof capabilities. And so you don't got to worry so much about your magnifier getting wet, but just make sure that you don't drop this in a pond or something like that. And if you do, dive in quick and get it out. All right, and so I think that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review of the HoloSun HS510C paired with the 3 times magnifier, the HM3X. I'm just gonna go on ahead flat out and give this the stamp of approval for me. If you are looking to get a flip up sight package kind of thing, and you are not really looking to go for the really expensive EOTech or Aimpoint brands, I say just give HoloSun a chance. I know some people, it's like, yeah, I will never buy HoloSun, I only go EOTech, Aimpoint. I'm just saying, give them a chance. For the price point that this thing is at, it is an incredible sight. I cannot put into words how awesome this thing is straight out of the box. I didn't even know my brother was going to get this rifle with this kind of setup, and I absolutely loved it after the first 3-4 shots I took out of it. So stamp of approval for me. If you're looking to get something like this, highly recommend this HoloSun setup here. Now I'm going to pass it to my buddy Andrew. He has a couple 100 rounds through this setup so far, and what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Ben. It's a great sight, couldn't ask for much better. With me being more of a novice shooter, first time looking through the sight, rounds went on target, not much more you can ask for. Additionally, something we didn't mention earlier is how crystal clear the image is when you're looking through the 3x. It's literally perfect, crystal clear, almost better than the human eye, and there's not much more you can improve on with this sight.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. The field of range that you get with this thing and that crystal sight picture for quick sight alignment, absolutely incredible. And now finally, Jack, as the owner of the rifle and the optic setup itself, what are your thoughts on it? Are there any cons that we should know about before we are looking at buying this sight?
You know, I knew we were filming this video and I was trying to think about it for a few days about what's a con of it, and that's how you know it's a good one. It's nothing really comes to mind other than it's not manufactured in America. That's really the only con for it. And I mean, it's a great fucking sight. I love it. You get so much variety, and for the price of it, I say you get more than what you pay for, which is a really good deal. And I mean, the day I bought it, wasn't even planning on, I was going to get ammo.
Yeah. That's how it goes, huh?
It came as a package deal with the magnifier and the red dot for about $1,400, and I couldn't resist myself and bought it. So now we got it, and that's how it came about.
Yep. All right, guys, and so I think that's all we got for you today. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you're new here, please go on ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And so yeah, I think that's all I got. I'm Ben from Tactical Civilian, and I'll see you guys next time.